Much. All right, good morning and welcome to KAKAKI Sports. I am Simbi Shima. Well, the international break is upon us already. It's here, and in the coming days we'll see an entertaining football as stars return home to fight for their badge and ticket to the 2026 World Cup in USA, Mexico, and Canada. Well, but before we get into other commercial, let's tell you that world number 2 Eniola has solidified her dominance in para-badminton SL3 by winning her second medal in 2 weeks. The Paralympics bronze medalist triumphed over Turkey's Hami Yediz 21-7, 21-10 in women's final at the Spanish Para-Badminton International 2025 in Toledo, Spain yesterday to achieve the feat. Recorder Eniola won a gold medal at the 2025 Spanish Para-Badminton International 2 in Victoria last week. Well, let's hear what she had to say after the victory.
My expectation now is to go to more tournaments to qualify for the World Championship, and this is going to involve more funding and support from the Commission and the Federation. And I want to thank them for being there for me always. And for the private sector too, they should please come and support me.
And she's calling out for the Federation, private sector to come out and support, the game of badminton and perhaps the Paralympics athletes in Nigeria. Your thoughts on this victory and what it means for the Federation of badminton in Nigeria and precisely the athletes in para-badminton?
I think, to be sincere, let me be sincere, our para-athletes have been a shining light for Nigeria in the past, let's say, 10, 15 years. Whenever we go to the Olympics and we clutch our straws, they seem to be the guys who bring light to Nigeria. For Eniola bolaji, I think she's the new poster girl of badminton in Nigeria, like you did say. She's world number 2. Last time out, she won gold not too long ago, and they're winning gold again. Exactly. So that is we're barely in March already, and she's already doing this great job in the SL3 category. Yeah. So for me, I'm really happy with what she's doing. I think, like you said, the government cannot do it alone. But there was a certain adopt an outlet campaign when we had the past ministry. Maybe if we're not going to follow that same initiative, we need somebody like that for the president. Okay, this girl seems to be a medal hopeful at the next Olympic, medal hopeful at the Olympic.
Let's invest in her.
Exactly. So, but she showed that she can compete. She's, like I said, world number 2. She's won back-to-back championship in Spain, and kudos to her. I think it will help grow the sport of badminton in Nigeria because she could be an example, a role model to any lady out there who feels who feels that sport may not be the way to go. So I'm really happy that. Anyway, but what am I saying? For the ladies have ruled sports in Nigeria for a very long period of time.
Say it out with confidence, say it out loud.
From football to athletics, SA Brube, and then now you can hear about Eniola, but even in tennis, the second Funke Oshonaike, who is the longest serving Nigeria at the Olympics. So it's been a fantastic time for women in Nigerian sport. And of course, Eniola, like I said, she seems to be the new poster girl when it comes to sports in Nigeria.
Indeed. Yeah. We appreciate that one coming from Eniola. We hope that the call she's made to private sectors and also the Federation is being heard. And perhaps in the coming, in the African Championship, we'll get to see a lot of, support from the Federation.
I play for the Paralympics. I can keep saying it. We came to support them every 4 years. Oh, the Olympics are about to happen, and then after that we forget that they are the Paralympics. Exactly.
Well, let's move away from badminton now to football. Nigeria Super Eagles, the camp opens today in Rwanda, and the players are expected to come in after activities went down over the weekend and yet various club side. What are we expecting? Your expectations from these players as this camp opens today, and perhaps what is ahead of them?
I'm quite happy with the fact that the camp was opening early. I'm quite happy that as well as some players have arrived camp. As early as yesterday, we saw Victor Osimhen and of course Bruno Yemechi arrive camp. Arriving the same time, the coaches and his assistants also were arriving in camp. We hear also from our Nigeria, a team from Remo Stars, including the coach Bankole and of course the coach Dada Gumodede. Of course, don't forget the Fidelis Lechuku have also departed. So I'm happy that the camp is bubbling because I think it's sending the right message. We now know know how serious this match is.
They are.
Exactly. But to be sincere with you, when I first saw the list, I was quite blown out. I was like, come on, is this the best players we have in Europe? The answer for me was no. Because if you start checking the statistics, I'm one of those who believe in statistics, I see no reason why a Frank Onyeka or a Chrysanthus is not in the list. Yes. But there's a place for Abdullahi Yusuf. I see no reason why there's a Samuel Chukwueze, but there's no Cyril Desires, So these are the things you want to see. But I'm a Nigerian, I need to be optimistic. The coach has... We heard that there was no interference in him selecting the team. So we want to come hard on him. We know how to come hard on him. Yeah. His first game in charge, his first team in charge, his first team, his squad is announcing. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt. Rwanda are not playing, are not resting their odds. They released a fantastic squad by their coach, Abdel Amourouche. We hear that, of course, the tickets are already being sold. The Amourouche will be jumping, but can do the job in Kigali, Rwanda. All
right, indeed. Let's believe, and fingers crossed, that game is no longer far-fetched. It's 21st of March. In Kigali, Rwanda. Nigeria will be up against Rwanda for the match day 5 of the World Cup qualifiers, hoping to pick a ticket for the 2026 World Cup next year. Yeah. But now let's move away from these Super Eagles now all the way to back home here in Nigeria. Nigerian Premier League, it was intense over the weekend. Yeah. Remo Stars back to winning ways, solidifying their position as runaway leaders for this season. Your thoughts on the results so far? I'm
going to be sincere. I think Remo Stars have shown class. See, if you put the right structure in place, you get the right result. Remo Stars, I think they are runaway champions of the Nigerian Premier Football League. Eyimba again, stuttered and fell. Talking about Eyimba, we thought they had gone to the Mobile Johnson Arena to pick up a result against Ikorodu City. It was 2-1. Towards the end, they got stung. But I think the biggest win for me this weekend has to be that win for Niger Tornadoes. We expected exactly on Friday, getting past Katsina United at home. It was very, very pivotal in their chances to stay up in the league. But well, here we go again, Lobby Stars. They just come 6 managers.
When you said that, why did you have to look at me?
Yeah, I just had to, because you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Lobby Stars, the team from Makodi, 6 managers. Now they've got top Tony Bulus in charge of the team after Mohamed Boganaro left abruptly, and he still can't find the victory against Bayelsa United. Come on, they sit 9 games to go. They sit bottom of the table. They will now need an absolute miracle to stay up. And that's a big blow for Lobby Stars.
An absolute miracle. It's a good place to drag this already what is happening with Lobby Stars. An absolute miracle is what Lobby Stars will be hoping for as the league progress. That's where they are currently at the table, bottom of the table, like you so rightly said. Remo Stars there, looking like they're already ran away with the title this season, and Rangers also coming back to back there. But now let's quickly touch on the Carabao Cup. The Carabao Cup went down last night, and Newcastle United shocked the world by beating informed Liverpool to win that title after 56 years or over 70 years of waiting for a silverware.
Yeah, 56 years for a title, 70 years for a domestic title.
Yes.
See, what happened on that day was simple, that Newcastle wanted more. From the blast of the whistle at the Wembley Stadium, Newcastle kept on fighting, they kept on pouring, they fought like lions. See, at some point, we all knew that Liverpool were for the taking. First of all, they were in the psychological in the right place. They just lost the Champions League game against Paris Saint-Germain not too long ago, not too distant a time. And then now you're having to see them play. Exactly. So 2 cups in less than a week. And it's a big blow to their morale. But for Newcastle, see, it's hard. We all know that heading to the game, Liverpool were favourites. Liverpool has got a fantastic team. They're playing the best, some immaculate kind of football. This but it boils out to who wanted it more. They came with heart. Dan Bond, what a week he's having. Some days ago, he was in national team. Now he's scoring a goal in the Carabao Cup final and winning it as well. So it's a great time for, if you're a fan of Eddie Howe, I think he's made history for Newcastle. All
right. Thank you so much, Nonso Arinze. I know I didn't introduce you earlier, but you're a friend of the house, so everybody knows Nonso Arinze. Okay, thank you so much for making our time to be on KAKAKI Sport this beautiful morning.
Thank you very much for having me.
And I hope that Super Eagles don't disappoint you.
Hopefully.
All right. Thank you so much. And that's our package on KAKAKI Sport this Monday morning. Thanks for being a part of it. I am Simbi Shima. Up next is the social intervention segment. Stay tuned.